Good morning, welcome to my channel Saturday Night Stitch. Today's vlog post is another super quick post to share some more fabric that I bought the other day. I went back to Lee's Market to pick up 1 or 2 pieces of fabric and I ended up getting a few more bits because they were such great bargains. Okay, so I just went to 2 places this time around. I went to B&M Fabrics and I went to Jack's Fabrics. I'll start off with the stuff that I got from B&M Fabrics. Now, I took my girls along with me to do the shopping, and as soon as they walked into the shop, they zeroed in on this purple sequin fabric. And they were just like, I love this. This is my favorite, Mummy. It's so sparkly. It's so pretty. I want this. And, well, I could have said no and caused a meltdown in the middle of the shop, but I just decided to go with it, and I promised them I'd make them some, like, simple skirts with like an elasticated waistband, I think, is what I'll make out of this for them. So they're very excited about it and they can't wait for me to make their fabulous skirts. And the next thing I bought was a repeat of this absolutely delicious, gorgeous Ponte. It's a grey Ponte fabric and it's very, very thick. I bought this, I think probably about a month and a half ago, and I used it to make something. I used it to make something, I can't remember what, but it's a really, really great quality fabric. Oh yes, no, I used it to make a dress for a competition that I'm entering on Pattern Review. That will come very soon. But yeah, it's wonderful. Unfortunately, this was all they had left. It was 1.5 meters, but I got it because it's really great fabric, and I think I'll use it to make like a jersey blazer. And also, some of the seamstresses that went to sew up north bought this dinosaur jersey, and the more I saw it on Instagram, the more I thought, oh, I want that. That would make a really nice t-shirt for my husband, because I promised him that I'd make him a t-shirt at the beginning of the year, and you know, I'm at the point where I have to fulfill my promise. So I thought this is great and it's really good quality. Oh gosh, this was £14 per meter and I got 1 meter of this. The sequin was £8 per meter and this one was also £8 per meter. Okay, so that's all my B&M fabric stuff. And then next was Jack's Fabric, and from there I actually got quite a handful of things, unintentionally, but they just have such great fabrics. So the first thing is just a plain cotton sateen. It's got a little bit of stretch in it and it's in navy blue, and I needed a fabric like this to make, you know, just a simple pair of chinos. So it's very nice. It's got good give, so I think it will make a lovely, lovely pair of chino trousers. It's not on my immediate sewing list though. It's something that I'll probably sew much later with. Okay, next up was some more Ponte. It's winter. I love sewing with knits, and Ponte is one of my favorite fabrics. Oh, sorry, this was £3.50 per meter. Okay, this one was £4.80 per meter. That's how much they sell their Pontes for. But it's stripe, black background and white stripe, and it's got really good stretch and great recovery. It's nice and thick. I'm thinking I will make a Superholic Renfrew top out of this. It's just a good basic top to add to my wardrobe, because I normally don't do black and white, but you know, I think I should start doing black and white. Right, next was something on the sale at Jack's Fabric, because they always tend to have like these 2 stacks of bolts of fabric that they're selling for £1.50 per meter. So I looked through and I thought, oh wow, this looks gorgeous. It's a polyester viscose crepe and it's got some give in it. It's blue, navy blue, and it's got this lovely pattern. So I just thought, okay, it's £1.50 per meter. Give me 2 meters, please. I was very tempted to get something like 3 meters off it, but I just thought, no, get 2 meters, make something really nice out of it. So I'm thinking something like, I don't know, an Anna dress or a Pussy Bow blouse, but something that takes drape really well. So I think this was my bargain of the day, because it's £1.50 per meter and it's 3, so that was only £3 for 2 meters of fabulous fabric. Okay. The next one is some more Ponte textured ponte. I think they call it blister ponte, I'm not too sure. This was £3.50 per meter. It's grey and black with these leaves, and I saw this and I thought, ooh, I want to try and make Tilly and the Buttons cocoa top. I only ever made it twice before, in the year that I started sewing in 2014, and yeah, it didn't quite go well, but that was because entirely on me, I'm pretty sure. So I'm keen to try it again, because I've seen some lovely versions, and in fact when we were at Sew Up North, a few of the ladies were wearing some cocoa tops, and I just thought, oh, this looks lovely. I'd love to try that. So yeah, so I'm gonna make a cocoa top out of this one, which is lovely. Right, this next one sort of caught my eye as I was about to walk away, and it's a beautiful navy textured fabric. I think the lady said that it's part wool, part polyester. It was only £3.50 per meter, but I just really loved how it's got this texture going with it. And one of the things I am trying to do with my sewing lately is to add more texture to my sewing. So yeah, so I saw this and I thought that, you know what, this would make a lovely 60s style swing coat that just sort of like swings out. They barely had 2 meters of fabric though, so I might be stuck in terms of how long it is, and I might have to make something like the Colette Anise. I think I've got that pattern. I think I bought it about 2 years ago during a Black Friday sale. So there's that one. I was very pleased with get this one. And this last one, no, it's not last, second to last, is this purple, absolutely fabulous in my opinion. This purple houndstooth type weave fabric, and again it's got texture, which is something that I'm trying to get more of, and it's purple. I really like purple. I need to start making more purple makes, and I just thought this is quite nice and classy, and it will make a lovely shift dress. I have a birder pattern in mind for it actually, which has got like princess seams that go down the bottom, and it's got like this really lovely big 60s collar. So that's what I had in mind for this one, and I think it's going to look absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, this was last off the roll and they barely had 2 meters. Again, it was like 1.5 meters, which is such a shame, but it was £3.50 per meter. Oh, and I think the lady was quite nice because she only charged me for the 1 meter. Really? Yes, because I wanted 2 and there wasn't enough, and then she was like, oh, I'll just charge you for the... So that was fantastic, £3.50 for this. And the last one was an impulse buy, right? And I noticed this fabric on Saturday, but I didn't really stop to look at it. But then when I saw it again today, and they told me that it's £3.50 per meter, I just thought, oh, okay, go on, let's give it a go. It's a bit full on. It's like bam, pinks and reds and purples and whites. You know, it's a polyester, so it's not, doesn't have any wool content to it, but it's quite light and quite drapey. Which I wasn't expecting it to be light and drapey. And also when I saw it on the bolt, I thought that it would have a very loose weave to it, but it doesn't have a loose weave. It's, you know, it's because it's a polyester, and it looks like it's reversible as well. Yeah, it is, it's reversible. But I thought that this would make a lovely circle skirt that I can wear with, you know, like a white t-shirt, a white top, or something stripy. But yeah, I think it's an interesting fabric that adds texture and color to my wardrobe. And yes, and on that flirty pinky note, this is the last bit of my fabric haul. And yeah, I'm very happy, very excited to get cutting into this, but I won't be able to cut into them anytime soon though, because I've got class tonight, and I've also got to finish up the dresses that I'm making for this competition over pattern review, the one pattern 2 ways, one pattern many makes. So yeah, but definitely this weekend I'm going to be doing a huge amount of cutting out. I just feel like creating, constantly making stuff, and that's what makes me happy, and that's what makes the world make sense to me. So look out for a lot more videos where I'm just going to be putting it all out there. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I've got to the end of the video, and yeah, if you like what you see, then please hit the like button down below. I appreciate your comments and your subscriptions and your thumbs ups. Okay, so until I see you next time, bye.